there, family, friends, former teammates, people I went to high school with, you name it. So I knew that was going to be exciting. I knew I was going to be surrounded by love in that way. But to see the reaction of the fans has been really special. But that was on the road, so I can only imagine what it'll be like when we step foot back in Climate Pledge.
Yeah, that was going to be my question. What exactly on Thursday?
I don't know. To be honest, the fans have been great all year, just in terms of the team support. I saw a couple weeks ago we're killing it in attendance. It's been like a record-breaking year for us, so I hope that just continues, not just for me, but for the rest of the team too.
On Sunday, was the big bong at the end of the interview with Ollie planned?
No, it wasn't planned. Piff is obviously from New York as well. We're both New York Knicks fans. We talk about it a lot. So we've been bing bonging for like the last year, back and forth to each other. I actually have a pair of custom shoes that I might even wear our next game that say bing bong on them. So after I'd hit that final three to finish the game off, I came off the court and Piff was just like, "Why didn't you yell bing bong?" So it was actually just fresh on my mind. And that was really like how it all happened. I didn't plan it. It wasn't thought through. It was just fresh.
How about the momentum this team has right now, 4-1 on that road trip? I mean, obviously a critical road trip, then you were successful on it, and then you come back home and have 4 games.
Yeah, it was really important. Going into the trip, you try not to put too much emphasis on these games because you don't want to overdo it. But I think we all understood that we weren't necessarily where we wanted to be, I should say, record-wise, and that this was a pivotal moment. So to go 4-1, that one loss coming against a really good Connecticut team, who's obviously, high up there. What are they, second in the league? I'm not even sure anymore. The one loss was against a really good team, so I think we learned a lot about ourselves. But 4-1 any year is a great road trip.
Take some questions from the Zoom audience now. Let's start out with Christos. Christos, go ahead and kick us
It's
off.
gonna be like voice from heaven. Okay.
Christos, go ahead and start us out. Christos? I'm not hearing Christos.
Or not.
Hey,
There we go.
how are you today?
Good,
Can
thanks.
you hear me? Yeah, you hear me? Hear me? Is it okay now? Sure, can you hear me?
I think we're good. Christos, go ahead.
Okay. First of all, I have two quick ones for you. So, first one is, who's the ideal opponent for you? The last opponent and the ideal last player for you this season? And what does it mean for you to hear young players say that I would like to be like Sue? What does it mean for you?
I didn't catch the first
question,
part.
who would your ideal opponent be in your last game?
Oh, I don't have an ideal opponent. I've played them all. Whoever it is, it is. No, it's incredibly meaningful when young players say that they want to be like me or they're inspired by me. I've said this many times before. There was no WNBA for me growing up, so there was no WNBA. Apparently, you're right here. There was no WNBA for me growing up. So as an athlete, as a women's basketball player in this league, I know that we can be role models for those younger generations. And I know 10, 20 years from now, there'll be kids in this league saying, "Oh, I started playing because of Jewel Lloyd. Oh, I started playing because of Sue Bird, Brianna Stewart." And that's really meaningful. And I take a lot of pride in that.
Thanks, Christos.
Thank you very much, Sue.
Thanks,
Okay.
Christos. Let's go to Jeff Brown. Jeff, go ahead.
Yeah, Sue, I know you had mentioned that you had told some people prior to making the announcement public. I just wonder kind of what specific conversations were the most meaningful that you had there?
Probably just the people that, from a basketball standpoint, were really instrumental in my career, whether it was former teammates, former coaches. I've already mentioned Karen Bryant. I can't wait to see Lynn Dunn when we go on the road. Different people like that. I think those were probably maybe had a little more meaning behind them versus friends and family. For them, it was just like, hey, FYI. For some of the people in my basketball life, it was, listen, I wanted to tell you this, before the news became public. So A, you would hear it from me, but B, so I could share and share with you that you've meant a lot to me in my career. So those were probably a little more meaningful.
And then I know you said, obviously, like there's a ton of different
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I think what I'll have to evaluate is any way that I can be impactful, and so I'll just have to figure out which way allows me to be the most impactful. And if that's ownership, I would 100% be interested in that.
Do you have any other questions on the Zoom before we wrap things up? Hit that hand raise emoji and we'll get to you. Jeff Brown, did you have one more question?
Yeah, I can ask, I just saw the news about Lauren getting an opportunity with the Oval.
Yeah.
which
It's like we're having reverse lives right now.
Yeah, just get your thoughts on that.
No, I'm really happy for her, super excited for her, so proud of her that she got to this point. Obviously we stay in touch, and really most recently, probably the last year, we've actually been talking more and more because she started to get this itch of starting to play. She wanted to talk about, different, just the different things I've changed in my life that allowed me to play this long. She kind of wanted to talk about those things. So we've shared a lot in, like I said, the last year or so. But this is all on her. She's the one that put in the work. She's the one that got herself to this point. It's a huge sacrifice, and I think it's incredible given how her career ended that she's going to get this opportunity. And I can't wait to watch her. It's going to be so much fun, and I'm so proud of her.
All right, it looks like that is it, so we will go ahead and wrap up the Zoom portion. Thank you for joining us today, everybody.
Is that it?
That is it.
Wow, did it? Oh. I'm done.
Yeah, and we'll do some one-on-ones.
Oh,
quick.
okay.
And
Do I
then-
stay here, or am I getting up?
Where do you guys want us to, just with the back?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, we can just move the table out of the way here and we'll do that.